Hey, wait. Before you skip ahead, just to let you know, you can actually watch the full version of this on our Patreon, and you can actually watch next week's episode a full week in advance. I mean, it's very easy. I mean, right down there in the description, or right up here in the corner. Feel free to give it a click, and we'll see you there. Well, this is it. The last part of the My Hero Academia Two Heroes movie. Oh boy. This is I'm going to be honest, I've enjoyed this film. Mm-hmm. I've enjoyed it a lot. I actually, a lot of people are just like, well, it's not actually canon. It's like, I wouldn't care if it would become canon, because this isn't like the Tree of Might. This isn't like, Dragon Ball Z Tree of Might, or like the World's Strongest, where the lore is completely broken by it. This is actually one that could fit within the realm of canon, because these characters actually are pretty damn cool. I mean, Melissa and her dad are really good characters, and also, just this whole the island that they're on. That to me is an awesome setup and an awesome place to like have adventures and all that. But yeah, that being said, though, we may continue this series in the dub going forward, because we've actually been running into less and less issues as we've switched over to the dub. And oh yeah, by the way, there's some asshats who have been in the comment section, saying that Blind Wave, who we love, I love Blind Wave. That Blind Wave, Blind Wave actually isn't able to get away with posting footage anymore. So you guys complaining about it is just stupid. It's like, no. Here's the problem with that. Everything that they have done from season 1 to season 3 has included at least 10 minutes of footage in it. Whereas now, here in season 4, is the only time.
Considering that their episodes are still up.
Yeah, their episodes are still up.
We're trying to put up.
Yeah, that's the thing, guys. Y'all want to complain up a storm and say, oh, but, Blind Wave, they're not safe from it either. Yeah, they're not safe from it in the newest season, but yet all of their previous seasons that have all this footage included with it is still up. Meanwhile, we, who just got done with season 2, have had about half of the season taken off of YouTube because of Toho. So, to everyone out there who says that, please kindly redirect yourselves to the logic machine, reaffirm yourselves with it, and then come back to us when you actually have something intelligent to say. Thank you. That being said, though, this film, we're entering the last portion of it, so I've been hotly anticipating, waiting to see what the hell this is all gonna resolve with. So,
boss fight,
boss fight, big time boss fight. Let's see what happens.
I had to for All Might. You two probably aren't aware of this, but his quirk is disappearing. However, if he uses this device, he'll be his old self.
This is happening because All Might passed One for All on to me. He doesn't know.
Please, just let me hand this device over to All Might.
Do you know how dangerous this was? How hard we were trying to save everyone on the island?
No, what do you mean? The villains are fake.
The real act was pretending we weren't criminals.
You're the boss!
Oh! Very interesting.
Hand it over.
Right. Here you go. Sapp? This was your plan? You were going to hand it over all along?
You're the one who tricked me, Professor. I need to be rewarded. Otherwise, my entire career was a complete waste of time. Here's the payment I promised you.
Oh.
Hey,
Damn.
your entire career was a complete waste of time.
Oh, damn.
Shit.
Professor, stay back!
Oh.
Melissa!
You've dirtied your hands now. Whether we're real villains or actors is irrelevant. You planned and committed an actual crime here. You're exactly the same as we are. You can no longer remain a respected scientist. If you want a future at all, you'll be a good scientist and mass-produce this device so I can sell it. That reminds me, this'll be much easier if I get rid of the professor's attachments. Stop! Don't let her escape, right?
Back online.
She got control of the security system?
That's right.
What happened? Damn it! What's happened?
Isn't it obvious what's happened?
Did you pull it off, young heroes?
I have to rescue him. Otherwise, why am I even here?
Papa's been taken by the villains, Uncle Might. And Deku's gone after them.
Don't worry. I'm going to stop them.
Stop! You give the professor back right now!
I wonder, did you come to bring this man back so he can pay for his crimes?
Of course not! I'm going to save everyone! That includes the professor!
Doesn't look like that to me!
Shut up! This is what heroes do! They help people who are in trouble!
How exactly? I didn't even use much of my power, yet you're helpless.
Ow.
Holy crap.
Damn.
All I can touch is the helicopter!
Let me go, Midoriya.
Melissa is down there! Your daughter is waiting for you!
I'll give you this. You act like a real hero. But you're an idiot, too. Have a nice nap.
Damn it!
Don't you dare lose that smile! All right, young Midoriya?
Meow.
I am here!
All Might is free!
I'll have you return my friend to me, you fiend!
Holy cow.
Punched a hole right through it.
Oh.
Ow.
Professor! He's using the professor's device!
Damn, not much time.
Shit. Oh, this guy is just like,
Shield's genius lives up to its reputation.
I mean, Magneto's a pretty OP bad guy.
yeah.
More powerful. I can charge whatever I want if it was used to kill the world's #1 hero. Why won't you just die already?
All Might!
Hey.
Go to hell! We'll help you.
Todoroki! Everyone!
Ida, let's knock those hunks of metal out of the sky. It's time to be Plus Ultra! Prepare yourself, villain!
Uh-oh.
Nice trick! You've underestimated me. Where did this strength come from?
Oh, no.
This new power seems to enhance his muscles. He must have multiple quirks. No, wait, it couldn't be. Oh, yes. While we were planning this little plot, I received an intriguing phone call from the man himself.
If All Might's friend wants to have a hand in something evil, I will assist in his fall from grace in any way that I can.
All for One is behind this? What's the matter? Looks like you finally stopped smiling. No!
Ow.
That
There he is.
damn brat! It
Looks like I'm in quite a bind without you. Will you lend me your aid once more, young Midoriya?
Yes, sir.
You don't know when to lie down and be crushed!
You're the one who doesn't know his face!
I won't let you stop them!
I think they just want to make a movie so they could, like, let's just do like a 20-minute long fight scene of like them just smashing everything.
Yeah, because why not, man? I mean, come on.
Bring down this entire tower! Double destroy!
Right back at you, big boy.
Let's go!
Gross.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Gentlemen, that is a gross misuse of power, and I approve of every single second of it.
That was the part that pretty sure the author was talking about, that he was like, you gotta watch it for this thing that happens.
Yeah,
So.
I get it now. Todoroki's like, you did good, Bakugo. And Bakugo's just like, ah, fuck you.
I came to save
Is he missing an eyebrow?
He might be.
He might be, yeah. I mean,
I'm so grateful. And it's thanks to you guys. You're how we saved the island.
We did it together.
We're a good team.
Oh, but I broke it. Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it.
Even though the future was standing right there in front of me the whole time, I just didn't notice it. Look at those two. She wants to become my successor, you know that? And you have Izuku Midoriya. That boy has the heart of a hero.
I say that was pretty rock and roll.
that was.
I really feel like that was the pitch. It's like, all right, so we're gonna do a movie. It's like, what do you want the money for? It's like, we're just gonna have like a 20-minute long fight where it's like they double Detroit smash Magneto, and they're like, okay, here's some money, go do that.
Pretty much.
It's like, all right.
That's what I got
A
from
little bit
that.
of Die Hard before that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Bit of Die Hard. Which, oh, by the way, there is a video out that we are probably going to have to watch after enough time goes by. The Nostalgia Critic reviewed Die Hard.
Oh.
I'm interested to see what Doug thinks of it.
Like the original Die Hard.
Yeah, the Die Hard. The one. There is only one Christmas Die Hard, and that is the first one,
I heard that.
or the good Christmas one.
I heard that Die Hard was supposed to be a sequel to a Frank Sinatra movie called The Detective, maybe? And
I've heard about
he
that.
backed out, and then they got Bruce Willis because they needed somebody on the cheap to try and get the movie made. Because they had like the script or whatever, and apparently Bruce Willis had been doing like Days of Our Lives type stuff or something.
Yeah,
And
he
then they
was.
got him, and,
And
then it just like
yeah,
exploded.
moonlighting. He was a detective on there, and he he hated that era of his career because he was like the moody dude that you could talk to. He was just like, he's like, come on in here, let's sit down, let's talk about your problems. And like really consoling, just like, I'm here for you, whatever you need.
Yeah,
and instead he wanted to be like the wisecracking like good guy.
Yeah, somebody was talking about that the other day, and I'm like, well, that's weird. I'd never do that. And then
Yeah,
we were talking about Die Hard again.
I forget his character's name, but there was oh gosh, okay, yeah, Kevin Smith, who was doing Moonlighting. There it is. Yeah, he played what was the character's name? David Addison, wisecracking detective, but he was but you know, it was very melodramatic, and it was very comedic with a lot of stuff. But pretty much when Kevin Smith was making the movie Cop Out, he asked Bruce Willis. He said, "Hey Bruce, for this scene right here, we need you to be like very consoling with this character. could you do a little bit David Addison? And Bruce Willis literally turned his head. He went, you want me to do David Addison for Cop Out? I don't think I can, man. And then Kev was like, all right. I just wanted to ask, see if you'd do it. And then Kev went behind the camera, and he was like, all right. And Bruce, whenever you're ready. All right, and action. And as soon as Kevin Smith started rolling everything, he was looking through the viewfinder. He sees Bruce Willis walk in and sit down next to this character and start giving this whole like consoling thing. And all of a sudden, he was just like watching Bruce Willis. He was like, holy shit, he's doing David Addison for me. I didn't think he'd actually do it. He did David Addison for me. Oh my gosh, this movie's gonna be amazing. And the movie sucked.
No.
Yeah, the movie was not good.
So this is like Kevin Smith of Silent Bob fame?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he directed the movie Cop Out, which it was Bruce Willis and Tracy Morgan. Could have been funny. It's just I think you needed someone different with Bruce Willis other than Tracy Morgan. Because even Bruce Willis admitted that Tracy Morgan most of the times on the set was not taking shit very seriously and was often aloof of everything and just wouldn't read lines and all that. And of course, that was also Kevin Smith's first film where he was smoking weed a lot. So he was just getting into the flow of things. But then, yeah, it's just a whole thing, dude. But, yeah, the whole thing with Die Hard being an influence on this, along with just like X-Men and all that.
Well, it's like anime Die Hard because you got to throw in a bunch of robots. So.
Of course. Thank God they weren't acid spitting robots, because if they're acid spitting robots, you never outrun the acid spitting robot. Much like Dead Man Wonderland. You remember that scene?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, these guys are trying to run away, and the robot comes out of nowhere, and you just see its little mouth open. Just out comes a whole bunch of acid. This one guy's leg literally like falls off as he's trying to run away, and the robot just rolls and runs over him. It's like,
that sounds horrible.
It was brutal, but it was such a great series. And then there was another scene where
until it ends abruptly with no closure whatsoever.
That's true. But then there's also the one where the guy literally goes psycho near the end, and literally reaches in and pulls a guy's guts out right in front of him. It's like, oh, damn. Such a brutal series, and I love it. But, yeah. I'm glad we were able to finish this, and I'm glad that, things worked out for the most part. And, everything seems fine. Although, I think David is probably going to have some explaining to do.
Yeah, he'll probably be, under armed guard. I'm sure he's, still going to be doing work because he's so smart, but yeah. He's
going to be working from prison.
Yeah. Fancy science prison.
Yeah. That's the thing, man. I mean, if you can contribute in any way, the government will put you to work. You're just going to have a very, very tight leash around your neck. It's like Frank Abagnale. You remember his story? You remember the movie Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio? Frank Abagnale Jr., the real Frank Abagnale Jr. When he was caught, he was still very young. He was in his 20s. When he was caught, the FBI brought him back to the States, and he was serving time. And then his handler, the guy that caught him, asked him for some help on identifying fake checks. And Frank, knowing the ins and outs of the con, was able to spot where things were going wrong, who was doing what, and he was just like, yeah, this is that, and the FBI pretty much were just like, okay, Frank, you want to come work for us? You'll still serve your time and everything. You'll be working. You won't be able to make like a full profit off of this, and you won't be able to do anything. But as soon as you serve out your sentence working for us, if you choose to, you can continue to work for us. Or you can go into freelance stuff, but you will be on a very tight leash. Well, he worked for the FBI, and he actually started working for banking companies and designed like the checking system that we have today. to make it to where it's a lot easier to see if someone's messing with your account, or and it's very easy to help like pin down criminals. And he actually made a pretty good amount of money because he patented a lot of his work. But while he was working for the FBI, he assisted in the capture of over, I think, 300 different fraudsters. So, yeah. Although, yeah, the movie glosses over a lot of stuff, but in real life, it's actually a really interesting read whenever you read into how his life went. Gosh. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to end it here. This was My Hero Academia 2 Heroes, the finale, Part 4. We hope that you all enjoyed it. If you all are interested in seeing more, you know what to do. Check out our Patreon down below. Also, if you want to check out our Discord, there's some awesome people on there y'all might have an interesting conversation with. And I guess until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
Micah.
I'm Nick, and I'm very tired, so I apologize.
And we will see you all in the next one, everybody. Peace out.